Riley, where are we going today? On an airplane? Are you excited? We got Jackson over here. We're making our way to the airport. Kiddo's first time in an airplane. The airplane gonna go fast, fast, fast? Fast. Yeah, it's gonna go fast? Got all of our luggage in the back. Fast? How do you say, I'm so excited? How do you say, new house? Good morning guys, welcome to the vlog. We are on our way to the airport right now. I've got the two kids. My mom is coming with me and we're gonna be traveling for the first time with two little kids. So I'm not sure how much footage I'm gonna be able to get with all the craziness of everything, but we're gonna try to show you guys what it's like being at an airport with two kids. Can I see your shoes? Are they so cool?
Yeah, I
So cool.
I'm not heading for the stars, driving down the boulevard at night. Playing Coldplay on repeat, watching people on the street as I go by. And it doesn't even matter to me where I go, I just feel I need to take a ride. Got my coffee cup to go, and I'm gonna hit the road tonight. Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go. Turn up the stereo in a place I didn't know till now. In a different part of town, I see new colors as the sun goes down. No.
All right, so we made it. Joe is over there picking up our baggage or our luggage or whatever. So I'm here nursing Jackson. I will update you guys on the flight in a little bit. There's Joe. Riley is over there playing with something. My mom. You see if I can feed him a little bit more until he's not fussy. Should feed him the other side. Oh, little buddy. This is your first flight. You did so good. They really did super, super well on the flight. So I'm very proud of them both. Say, we saw the clouds. See clouds? Yeah. All right, we're heading to the car on our way home. This was definitely an experience and I learned a lot. So there are some things that we'll be doing differently next time. But I think overall we did pretty good and this little guy behaved. Now let's see if we can get Riley in the car. Let's see how cold it is outside. And then we gotta get something to eat because I'm starving. Then continue about our day. All right, we're gonna try to change this little guy before we put him in his car seat because poor little guy has not had a diaper change. This is something that I packed that came in handy, these wet dry bags. So all of this stuff is for Jackson and then there was another one here with all of Riley's stuff. So it's just like easy to pull everything out when we have to change them. All right, we got a new car seat. So Dada is strapping up the baby. Riley's back there entertained. I can finally sit down, not have him attached to me, so it's really nice. I'm gonna take off this wrap. I have like so much fabric on. I have like my nursing hoodie plus this wrap plus a sweater and I had my bag, so I had like all these things on me. This is one of the disposable changing pads that I had packed in the wet dry bags. So just so you guys can see, each of the kids had one of these. They had the disposable changing pads and then their diapers and then some wipes. I didn't have like little travel pack wipes, so I just used like a gallon size like Ziploc and I put some wipes here, and that was like the wipes that each of the kids had in their bag. Oh, and there was also like a change of clothes for each of them. So Riley actually leaked through her diaper, so she had like a change of clothes. This was the baby's, he didn't need his, but that's one of the things that we packed in my bag.
Doesn't even matter to me where I go, just feel I need to take a ride. I don't know when I'll get back, keep on going and relax tonight. Now my wheels in motion and
All right, we just stopped at Chick-fil-A. Got ourselves some lunch. It's gonna be really yummy. Joe got himself a milkshake. Got my Sprite. Literally going to devour this. I'm so hungry. All right, so we just got here. We are about to check out our house for the first time. I have never seen it, so let's go check it out. Where are we going, Gordy?
New house.
Going to the new house?
Dad?
We're in the new house.
Look at all your, remember your toys?
Riley hasn't seen her toys in forever. Look how cute. What is that? Let's see the kitchen.
Oh, I love the backsplash. So pretty.
They just did our backsplash yesterday. Super nice. Oh my goodness, it feels so weird. I've seen the house like in pictures and videos and FaceTime, but never been in it. So I'm gonna just take some time to kind of check it out. But it is so nice and bright in here. What's that, Gordy? Got all of her toys out. Joe did such a good job of setting everything up. We had to get this thing to like cover the fireplace that the kiddos don't get burned. Where are you, bud? Where are you, bud? Hi, we did it! Alright, so it's a lot later. I unpacked my suitcases, which is something that I've never really done before. Like on the same day that I get somewhere, I usually take forever to unpack, but I unpacked the suitcases. We've started to like just unpack some of the boxes and stuff here at the house, but we still have plenty more to do that we'll do just like little by little. But overall, I think it was a very successful travel day. I was super impressed with how the kids did. Jackson really slept on me most of the time. Like there were a couple times on the flight where I had to stand up and kind of bounce him so that he'd go back to sleep, and then he went back to sleep. And Riley was super entertained with all of her things and all of her little things that we packed her. I didn't even have to use the snacks that I had packed. She's over here playing with all her toys. But before I put all this stuff away, I thought I would show you guys what I had packed for her. So first of all, I had another little passy for Jackson in a Ziploc, and I never had to use that. I did have like the little travel thing, like one travel thing of Pampers. And then this was what I had packed with her SNACKS. I had raisins, I had just a whole bunch of things, and I bought this pouch on Amazon. I'll link it down below if I can find it again, but I thought it was a great way just to organize the snacks and have them somewhere that, you know, like I could just pull this out and see what I had in here. I didn't even have to use these, so I'm happy. That was like a last resort bribery tactic that I was gonna use. I had another book for her that we didn't end up having to pull out, but most importantly, we had these wet dry bags, and I don't think you guys really got to see in the car, but I had packed one of these for each of them, and I packed each of them like a change of clothes, their diapers, wipes. What's great about these bags, first of all, it came in a set of 2, and they really weren't expensive either, so I'll link them down below too. Let's say that like Riley had a dirty diaper, or Jackson had a dirty diaper, and like we couldn't find a place to like throw it away, or like in this case, Riley did leak through her diaper, so her pants got dirty. So this second zipper over here is another pocket where you could put like dirty clothes. So I don't actually know where my mom put her dirty clothes. I'm not sure what she did with the pants, but the whole point is that there's like a separate little pocket where you can put like wet clothes or spit up clothes or dirty clothes. She probably already went to wash it. That's probably where it is. She probably put it in the wash. But I think it's a great concept. So if you're traveling with kids, I highly recommend one of those. And I love that Riley had like her little backpack. This was so great. And then when we got off of the airplane, when we were landing here in Virginia, like there was a point where we couldn't get her stroller open because I think that when they stored it, they kind of broke our stroller, but it's okay because it's like an older stroller. We don't really use it that much, but still we had a very hard time opening up the stroller, so I had to put Riley on the floor. What was great about this was that I put this on her, and then it has like a leash on it. I don't know if you can tell, but there's like a little leash that I held her with. So I put her on the floor, put her backpack on, and I was able to kind of like finagle the stroller, get it open while she was on the floor, and I was holding on to her with the leash, and then she was like yelling at us. She was like, stuck, I'm stuck, because she wanted to like run around. So this was really handy. I'm glad that we had this, and then we had like her little headphones in here. My mom kept her iPad like in the bag that my mom had, but I'm glad that we had the iPad and we had the headphones so that during the flight she was able to like log into like the AA, in flight, whatever. Like there were movies and stuff that Riley was able to watch. So for a little while she watched a movie. The thing to remember though is that when they're taking off and when they're landing, they're not able to have like an electronic device on, because they tell you like you can't have that on yet. So it was nice that when we were taking off and when we were landing, she had like books and stuff to entertain her. So she had a bunch of books that she was reading and she was playing with. What else did she do? Oh, the window clings were also a big hit. So Riley was able to like take her tray table down and play with the window clings. So you don't necessarily have to have a window seat in order to play with window clings. Like those little gel window clings that we got at the dollar store were great to entertain her with, and she loved those. The aerial puzzle was probably definitely the like hit of the day. That was something else that I bought on Amazon. I will link it down here. It was like 10 bucks, like $9 or something like that, and she played with that nonstop. She loved it. I do have to say I am so happy that I had an aisle seat, because like sometimes like people will tell you like, oh, get a window seat, that way your kid is like closer to the window. But I recommend, if you're flying with an infant or with a toddler or with both like I was, Joe's over there entertaining Riley, but I do recommend that you get an aisle seat, because like I said, there were times when I had to stand up with Jackson and I had to bounce him and all of that, and it would have been a lot harder to do if I was like in a middle seat or like the window seat. So those are probably some tips that I would recommend. A couple things that I will definitely do differently next time around. I will wear slip-on sneakers, because it was a pain in the butt to take off my shoes and put them back on through security. Also, the bag that I used was not the best. So the bag that I used was this one that I was showing you, but this one was really hard because every time that I opened it, I had to kind of like get it to clasp, and this one was like full to the brim, and it was like really hard to do that. I recommend that if you're using a bag, that it's something that's like easier to open like from the top. So that's something else that I kind of learned. I love that I was able to carry him. I used the boba wrap, and that was super easy to do. So that is something that I'll do again next time if I have to travel with him. But yeah, overall super successful travel day. I'm really happy with how everything went. I know that things are just chaotic and this vlog is like all over the place because Joe is here. He's trying to get Riley ready. My mom's upstairs with Jackson. There's a lot going on, but I hope that you guys enjoyed just seeing us travel, and now we're finally in our space and I can start organizing and showing you guys the house and all of that. So stay tuned for that. That will be up soon. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.